Francisco Mendoza knows the problem well, making a list of what he and his family want, and then going to the stores to buy what his family can get. Welcome to COVID Part 2, where like the best vaccine, the best products are the ones you can get. And these days, Mendoza says there's not a lot you can get.
I've noticed like shelves empty and everything, like you can't really get anything, certain products and all that.
Which made it all the more strange when on a family vacation in California a few weeks ago, Mendoza, his wife, and his little girl found themselves in the middle of an unfolding global crisis. On a trip to the offshore island of Catalina, they suddenly found themselves surrounded by ships loaded with goods with nowhere to go.
There was an abundance of a bunch of cargo ships everywhere, ships just waiting to like dock and all that. There was like 23 on like one side of like the ship. There was like plenty more on like the other side just waiting to like dock, and it was just crazy.
The so-called supply chain uses ships, trucks, trains, and even airplanes to get raw materials and finished products to market. But one little COVID bump in the road sent the proverbial apple cart flying, stopping movement of a significant amount of goods. Why? Ships provide the cheapest way to move goods from overseas, and when too many showed up at the port of LA and Long Beach at the same time, the resulting traffic jam, well, it rivaled that of LA's famous freeways.
Los Angeles, the most gridlocked city in the world.
The problem gets compounded with every ship that arrives, making the wait even longer.
Port of Los Angeles, 7,500 acres, 27 terminals, 270 berths.
Combined, the LA and Long Beach ports may be the 8th biggest in the world.
Continuously improving upon efficiency, speed to market, reliability.
But it's not big enough when practically every ship shows up. The craziest part of all this? A lot of what's out there isn't even finished goods. They're raw materials, headed, for example, to a Dallas-based dressmaker making items for Callie's Boutique in Temple, where owner Misty says orders that used to deliver in days now take weeks, if you can get certain items at all. How's Christmas looking?
Not real sure yet. It's, with some companies it's looking great, but we are having supply chain difficulties.
And as they say, time is money. In the last month, shipping times between China and the U.S. jumped by more than a month. But oh, the bill. The cost of floating a 40-foot container to L.A. in the last 2 years went up. Are you ready for this? 1,114%. Used to cost $1,300 to send a container. Now, you better dig up $16,000. Both according to Freightos. Now do you get why we're paying more for things? And even if you can't afford one of these containers, you won't get access to it for at least, well, let's ask Randy Wells, CEO of Discount Safety Masks.
Just like the images show, it sat off the coast for a couple weeks. Then it actually finally got to the dock. And I believe this container, this ship sat at the dock for a week, where in a normal time, a ship will come into the dock and then leave the dock same day.
And that's how store shelves look like this. We went to at least 10 stores in 4 counties and saw the same thing. In fact, it doesn't even matter where we shop these because every store has the same problem. Some report delays of a month or more and then only get 10% of an order.
I feel for them.
Because he knows Christmas is coming. And if he doesn't get going, he knows we're going to feel for him. What's worse, he sees this as a fairly long-term problem. How long do you think it's going to take for this supply chain problem to fix itself? Or will it fix itself?
I think it'll eventually fix itself within a good year, because by the size of the cargo ships, it's going to be a good minute.
Thursday on Good Morning Texas, a look at what we can expect in holiday shopping and what stores want you to know. The secret to a Merry Christmas, Thursday at 6 a.m. Dennis Turner, 25 News.